I'm Gerry Torres from the De La Salle College of St. Benilde in Manila. And behind me is the School of Design and Arts, where the Stations of a Nations project has been installed. I'm going to show you the installations, and so please follow me. Sala is an installation done by our interior design students, and this area was patterned after a family who lives under the bridge, stone's throw away from our school. Sala is disguised as a sleek model unit. It reflects the issues of housing and the homeless in the Philippines. For many of us, the urban poor is invisible, and the conditions of their lives abstract and unknown. Devoid of electricity and plumbing, the space is at once living room, dining, bedroom, kitchen, and toilet for a family of 6. This hole here goes down straight into the river because this house is situated under a bridge, and this is a contrast and a means of creating awareness about the homeless in the city. Video installation by Manny Montelibano, one of the top video artists in the country, shows a drainage system being fixed by workers scheduled at night from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And what Manny is trying to show here are the modes of survival that the other segments of society have to do in contrast to other people, in this case, Manny, who's actually viewing this construction from the window of his 5-star hotel room. The title is based on the term backplate, used in compositing videos. It is a layer of video or still images that is used for backgrounds and composition. In this work, the plane of events is used as a subject of discourse, the people and incidents that happen in the background before what is experienced during the day. Is the second video installation by Manny Montelibano. In 2018, when Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte gave a speech, like a homily in a mass, he called God stupid and explained that the creation of Adam and Eve and why he created the snake to seduce Eve to sin was the reason why he called God such. Damnation is a single-channel video that uses its audio layer to reflect the status quo in the Philippines today. The video is inverted and shakes as black sperm-like images infiltrate the cityscape of Manila while people are falling. This focuses on how strange Philippine society is, on how a country is in disarray, and how it recovers from its devastated
Ngayon ko lang nalaman na ang God, malonely pala.
Lines is an installation that is a statement about the hidden city, or the parts of the city that is poverty-stricken. When the windows are open, we see the skyscrapers of Makati and the growing urban centers of the metro that seemingly point to a general sense of progress. When closed, the windows reveal an image of the squatter communities or informal settlers of the Manila port area. Blinds is a metaphor of the invisible city of the slums and the way we choose to be oblivious to the poverty that causes it by putting on our blinders. It is some sort of interactive installation because when you open the windows, you can see the high-rises of the city. That is what we usually see, but not so much the areas of poverty. Pero is the Filipino version of hopscotch. And this installation was designed by two of our deaf students.
What they're saying is that it is a plea to stem the tide of our obsession with gadgets, online games, and social media, which today are constants in our society, and promotes the virtual and the detachment from the interpersonal. In this case, the physical games are disappearing, and in the process removes opportunities where the deaf interacts with the hearing.
It's a 3-channel installation designed by Brent Ignacio, one of our film students. And what he's trying to say here is that this is the dilemma of millennials when they are facing college. They don't really know if they want to take courses that will surely earn them a lot of money, or if they want to take courses that is closer to what their heart desires, but actually may not be as popular. So this installation is a statement that also reflects what millennials face when they graduate. Do they follow their heart's desire, even if what they took up in college was not what they wanted? Or do they stick to the decisions that sometimes other people like their parents do? Train is a recreation of a train station in Manila, and the students did design the elevators to look like the train station that we have in the city.
Train presents the daily struggles commuters experience in Manila. As one of our major transportation systems, the light rail transport and its efficiency, or lack of, inadvertently affects our lives. Long lines, malfunctioning trains, and packed cars are just some of the regular occurrences passengers endure. The installation insinuates that the conditions of urban transportation is symptomatic of the governance of our cities and, to a greater extent, our country.
The students work on this together with images of actual train goers that were installed on the elevators. This became one of the most popular installations of this series. Okra Durian Pie is a statement about capitalism and the contractualization practice that happens in the Philippines.
The forces of capitalism, where profit takes precedence over labor and consumer rights, is the highlight of Okra Durian Pie. Okra and durian are two vegetables and fruits that most people don't like, and that's why that was chosen by our students to underline an unfavorable situation. Underneath is a warning, caution, contract terminates every 5 months, which pertains to the unfair labor practice of contractualization applied by companies to employees.
If you go to this side, you can see here that inside the pie has become smaller through the years, but actually the packaging remains the same. So it's also a testament to how marketing and advertising can give us false realities when it comes to the actual product. In the Philippines, we have a saying called "Bahala na si Batman," roughly translated into "It's up to Batman."
That asked, why do we hinge our lives on our Batmans, be he the boss, the president, or our chosen God? Is it laziness, fatalism, or faith? This is a trait that we Filipinos have that is being questioned by our student.
The student went out to Taft Avenue, which is a major thoroughfare near our school, and asked passers-by to don the mask of Batman and pose for him. And the result is a tile installation a la Warhol. Pilipinas is a game that was designed by the students, and the objective here is to play against traffic and the cops who man the roads in Manila.
Disguised as a video game, the console invites players to engage in a game about traffic, Here in Manila, which is one of the worst in the world, where you play against it and the traffic cops who monitor the situation. However, there is never a win for the player. It is all a losing game, and the money goes back to the machine. We're in the elevators of the school, and I'd like to show you the video installations of Manny Montelibano installed inside the elevator cars. The 5 videos were shot in Metro Manila with scenes under the light railway transit, a hotel on fire, the Rizal Park, a lonely elephant in Manila Zoo, and Palm Sunday in Benilde, Chinatown. One of them, Our Hero, accounts an important monument of the Filipino people where it is guarded but not totally protected due to the construction of a residential building in its background. These small scenes reflect the living conditions in Manila today. Recorded are temperatures produced by the states that may accumulatively sum up to a problematic society. Stations of a Nation was a project that was done by the students of the College of St. Benilde, together with one of the top video artists of the country, Manny Montelibano. The process involved a 2-day workshop wherein the students had to brainstorm with Manny to come up with installations that reflects Philippine society today and answers the question, what does it mean to be Filipino today? And these are the results of that project. That was a presentation about the Stations of a Nation project. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to thank UMAC Tokyo for inviting me and for accepting my paper. Unfortunately, I couldn't come and join you guys, but in case you have any questions, I will have my email address and other contact details after this presentation. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye from Manila.